Hi and welcome back. This is Dan Frio again, and this video is really out to all the realtors out there. Hopefully we can help you a little bit. We're not trying to take over your mortgage company that you have internally or your good relationships that you have. Basically, what we do here is we make mortgages personal. There's three of us in the whole company. That might not seem like a lot. We've all done this almost over 30 years apiece. So we all have a function in this process, and we want the loan to go as smooth as we can, but we want to get as many loans through the system as we can with all the programs out there. Let me explain to you a little bit about what I'm talking about. Are you putting all of your success, all of your hard work, you spend hundreds of hours, thousands of dollars into getting clients, and then if they can't get approved, what are you going to do? You just lost out on all that time, effort, and money. So let us try to turn a lot of your rejects into approvals. And again, we're not trying to steal business from your in-house mortgage company. So please, if you talk to your manager about maybe reaching out to us, we'll make that, right up front. We want to stress that we're not trying to ruin any relationships you have. But here, let me go through some of the programs that we have and why we might be able to place some loans that I'll reference it as the typical mortgage lender out there, what they're not able to do. So we're going to compare us here at Premier Financial Services Incorporated to your typical mortgage lender out there. And again, it might be your in-house person. There's nothing wrong with what they're doing. What they're doing, I'm sure, is awesome, great, and they're doing a good job at it. But what I'm trying to do is pick up the little, even if I'll say it, the little scraps on the side of people that are unable to be helped by them, but can get help. And what I want to go over in this video, and I'll try to be as brief as I can, is conventional loans and some niche programs into that. A grant program that we have that you probably have not heard of yet, FHA programs and VA programs. So let's get to it. There's a program out there right now, the 1% down, and that's getting hotter and hotter as time goes on. But let me go through the typical lenders program and ours. And again, I'm going to try to make this as short as I can. We're here and ready for your calls, your emails. Subscribe below. Any which way you need to reach out to us, please do so. But the typical mortgage company out there right now requires a 720 minimum credit score, 43 debt ratio. We have a program with our 1% down program that will go to a 6 or start out at a 620 credit score and go up to a 50% debt ratio. So that's a 100-point variance there in scores. So that might be able to place some loans for you. FHA, the typical mortgage lender out there requires a 600, some cases a 620 credit score. There are some lenders out there right now that require a 640 credit score to get you into an FHA program. Now let me stress this. I'm talking about the FHA program with 3.5% of a down payment. So the typical mortgage lender out there right now is 600. You're hard pressed to find anybody lower than that, and they max you out at a 50% debt ratio. Here at Premier Financial, we will go down to a 580 credit score. We will go down to a 500 credit score if you put 10% down. But a 580 credit score will get you into a program at 3.5% down. And in many cases, we're getting approvals up to a 55% debt ratio. The next program I want to go over is our VA programs. The typical lender out there right now, their VA guidelines pretty much mock their FHA guidelines with a 600 credit score, and most of them, believe it or not, are going with a 45% debt ratio. Our VA program requires only a 500 credit score, and we'll go to 50% debt ratio, and case by case we can get you approved up to a 55% debt ratio. The grant program, the typical grant program that most lenders have, your typical mortgage lender, is the IDA program, IHDA, and it's the program here in Illinois. That program requires a 660 credit score, max of a 50% debt ratio. It is a lien on your home And this program isn't available throughout the whole state of Illinois. It's basically the Chicagoland area and encompassing that. So it's probably taking care of most of the loans in Illinois. But if you get in the far suburbs, you might not be able to get into this program. Our program only needs a 620 credit score, a 50% debt ratio. It is not a lien on the house. It is forgivable when you walk out the door from that closing, and it is available in the whole state of Illinois. So here at PFS Premier Financial Services, Inc., we are not the typical lender. We work hard as you do. We try to stress on that, and we will give your customer a one-on-one treatment. We call them, we deal with them personally. You're not a number here, you're a person. So we can be of any help. Please reach out. You can reach us at 630-338-1160. Again, please subscribe below and reach out to us. You can email at dan.frio, F-R-I-O, @gmail.com, and we will get back with you within 24 hours. So thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to doing business with you.